Gaming isn't just about mashing buttons or slaying dragons anymore. Today we are discussing a digital playground where gamers are viewers, creators, and buyers. Video games are already into everyone's lives, from your nephew to your grandma who still thinks Nintendo is a new type of pasta. My name is Sergey Snegiryov, and this is a podcast 80 Levels of Game Design. Gaming's popularity isn't just growing, it's skyrocketing. Younger generations in particular choose gaming as their go-to form of entertainment, often even over traditional options like TV and movies. Not just a hobby, it's a cultural phenomenon, a way of life. As younger generations grow with gaming and technologies like cross-platform play and high-quality mobile games become more accessible, we will see even more inclusivity. Believe it or not, 40% of baby boomers also dive into gaming. The generation that brought us rock and roll is now leveling up in the virtual world. Not bad at all. But what with the Gen Alpha, the rising stars? A mind-blowing 94% of them are already game enthusiasts. This isn't just about playing, now it's more about being part of a gaming culture. That's as natural to them as scrolling through a phone is to us. They're playing, watching, owning and socializing in the gaming world. Get this, about half of Gen Alpha, Gen Z and Millennials instantly swipe from one platform to another. Mobile gaming? Check. PC battles? You bet. Console gaming? Absolutely. Meanwhile, older generations are taking a different road. They are the laid-back, casual gamers who find joy in games that are like a relaxing Sunday afternoon. There's no need for epic quests or high scores. It's all about unwinding and having a good time. The trend of multi-platform gaming isn't just a fleeting fad. It's gearing up to be the future of gaming. Regarding spending, about 60% of Gen Alpha, Gen Z and Millennials have opened their wallets for video games in the past 6 months. The younger generations love to splash their cash or their parents on playable characters, seeking a deeper personal connection with the games. Whether for that shiny new sword or a snazzy spacesuit, millennials are on top here to spend and spruce up their virtual experiences. But it's not just millennials. Gamers from every generation are smoothly transitioning to payers. Of course, mobile gaming tops the charts in terms of paying players. In-game spending patterns reveal much about what each generation values in their gaming lives. While in-game currencies are a universal favorite, Gen X and baby boomers tend to invest more in utilitarian items like gear and content packs, reflecting a more practical approach to their gaming experience. The free-to-play model reigns supreme across all platforms and generations. However, console gaming sees a more even split between free-to-play and pay-to-play, especially among Gen Z and Millennials, likely due to the rise of subscription services. Baby boomers, meanwhile, stick primarily to free-to-play, aligning with their preferences for casual games. But we talk about that a little bit later. Video games and gaming platforms are the new hotspots for brands to strut their stuff. Over 50% of Gen Alpha, Gen Z and Millennial players discover new brands while gaming. Here's the unexpected part. Gamers across generations tend to have a more positive attitude towards those brands. It could be the thrill of discovery or the joy of finding something new in a familiar game, but brands are making friends in the gaming world. As newer generations join the party, they bring in a wave of diverse engagement. We are talking about watching game streams, joining game communities, socializing in virtual worlds, flowing into podcasts, and integrating gaming into every aspect of life. From all these engaging activities, viewing has emerged as a superstar. The gaming video boom is accurate and it's spectacular. When old-school gamers prefer to play, 70% of Gen Alpha are not just about gaming. They are also avid viewers. This generation seamlessly switches between controller and spectator mode. Younger generations are all about the whole experience, playing the games, kicking back and enjoying game streams and videos. They are all about the laughs and the highlights. Comedic gaming videos and compilations are their new must-watch TV. Also, more social projects like Minecraft, Roblox and Fortnite are the hubs, creative studios and adventure parks all in one for new gamers. That's gaming for Gen Alpha. Over half of the millennial generation follows suit, balancing playing games and watching gaming content. They are the bridge generation, comfortably settled in both the active and passive realms of gaming. Gen X gamers also play and view, but with a slight twist. While they enjoy gaming videos, they primarily love remains the gameplay itself. And baby boomers, on the other hand, are the purists of the gaming world. They typically lean towards playing games exclusively, preferring the direct experience of the game over watching others play. Starting with baby boomers, only 20% of men and 8% of women in this generation call themselves gamers. Forward to Generation X and the numbers start to change. Here 29% of men and 19% of women consider themselves like this. From the millennial generation, gaming has become an essential part of the lifestyle for many. 54% of men and 39% of women proudly wear the gaming badge. Here gaming is already the culture, way of life and community they actively identify with. And yeah, on top is Generation Alpha, where 66% of men and 45% of women identify as gamers. Games for them are an integral part of their growing up, social interaction and self-identity. Mobile gaming stands as the great unifier across all generations. Its low barriers to entry make it the most accessible platform, with 70% of baby boomers and a crazy 81% of Gen Alpha engaged. The younger generations will rule the roost in the console and PC gaming. These platforms are prevalent among Gen Alpha 50%, Gen Z 43% and Millennials 44%, offering a richer, more immersive gaming experience. Starting with our baby boomers, their gaming motivation leans heavily towards mastery, 17%. They are not as hooked on the social aspects. Instead, they find satisfaction in conquering challenges and mastering skills. Gen Alpha gamers love social interaction, 48%, and immersion, 46%. For them, gaming is a playground for making friends and diving into exciting worlds. But demonstrating your achievements is also essential for baby boomers, 19%, and Gen Alpha, 46%. For Gen Z and Millennials, immersion is the biggest deal, 44% for both generations. These generations seek experiences that envelop them in alternative realities, offering escape and excitement. When it comes to genre preferences, there's a clear generational divide. Older gamers, including baby boomers, often gravitate towards puzzles, 41%, and match games, 28%. Meanwhile, Gen Alpha, 42%, Gen Z, 43%, and Millennials, 41%, are adventure genre seekers, often venturing into titles that offer expansive narratives and worlds to explore. Gen X combines two worlds and plays in puzzles, 36%, matching, 31%, and adventure games, 27%. The younger crowd also strongly prefers multiplayer genres like Battle Royale and Racing. This underscores their desire for socializing within games, turning each gaming session into a social event. Millennials have a special place in their hearts for narrative-driven games. Growing up in the 90s, when story-rich games were in their prime, they preferred games with compelling plots and rich exploration. As we wrap up this exploration into the dynamic and diverse gaming world, a few key themes emerge, painting a vivid picture of how gaming has evolved and continues to shape our digital culture. Each generation brings its unique perspective to gaming. Baby boomers and Gen X find solace in puzzles and mastery, while millennials immerse themselves in narrative-driven adventures. On the other hand, Gen Alpha and Gen Z blend gaming with social interaction, thriving in a world where playing, watching, and creating content go hand in hand. With technological advancements and a shift in gamer preferences, multi-platform gaming has become increasingly prevalent, especially among younger generations. Gen Alpha in particular demonstrates a remarkable fluidity in moving between consoles and mobile devices, reflecting a broader trend towards more integrated gaming experiences. The explosion of gaming-related video content, from comedic sketches to in-depth reviews, caters to various tastes and preferences across age groups. This trend has transformed how players interact with games and opened new avenues for developers and publishers to engage with their audience. In-game spending habits reveal much about what different generations value in their gaming experiences. Younger gamers lean towards cosmetic or character-related purchases, reflecting a desire for personalization and representation, while older gamers invest in utilitarian items, emphasizing functionality and enhancement of gameplay. More than just a pastime, gaming has become a significant part of our social fabric. For many, especially younger generations, it is a crucial component of identity and community, transcending traditional boundaries of entertainment. That's all for today. Thanks for listening.